Look, we're taking back the country, and you guys did it. It has not even been a week, and you now have a border czar. And by the way, the good news is just going to start flowing, everybody. It's just going to start flowing. And from what I've been able to see from the meetings with Howard Lutnick, who is the chair of the transition, he keeps on asking, hold on, are you going to fulfill the mandate? Are you going to do what the president wants? There's this repeated theme, which is just so refreshing to witness. Again, in my small little pieces here or there, went to dinner, nothing too serious. And I want to get deep into the Senate leadership stuff, but I want to hold on that for a second. The Senate leadership thing is so incredibly important because it is a question of whether or not President Trump will be able to get his agenda implemented. But I want to make one other point here, which is if you look at this from a God has a plan perspective, which, as you know, on this program, we believe that God is sovereign and that God has a plan for all of us. If Donald Trump would have stayed in the White House uninterrupted from 2016 to 2024, I cannot say confidently that 2020 through 2024 would have this kind of urgency. I mean, the energy and the focus and the determination. I mean, Susie Wiles is just doing terrific from organizing everything. Does it fit in to what we told voters? In fact, I saw somebody with the transition team, they had something printed. You know what it was? It was all the promises that President Trump made on the campaign trail. And he said, this is what we're focused on. Boom, boom, boom. There's not some sort of other agenda like when Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. What you heard from President Trump in public is now getting executed in private. It's getting acted upon in private. Accountability is incredibly important. And again, I of course, I want to manage your expectations, everybody. There'll be good picks, and then there'll be picks that, you scratch your head. There, of course, going to have to be some deal-making because it's D.C. However, the direction is just going to be it's just tremendous. It's terrific, actually. So the American people delivered a clear and resounding message, heard around the world. The greatest comeback story in American history. Do we have John Carl from ABC News, by the way, this last weekend, saying that this has never happened before in American history? I know I sent it yesterday. It's a terrific clip. And we can't move on, by the way. Somebody said, Charlie, when do I stop celebrating? There is no end to this. I want to be very clear. You are entering a golden era for America. And yeah, look, they might try some big economic collapse thing. They might try some sort of, okay, but bring it on. We're ready for it this time. This is a team of all-stars that has been hardened by the COVID propaganda. I know myself, I am a better communicator, better person. I am wiser because of what I went through COVID. And a lot of people died. But you look back at that and you say, you know what? We turned something really awful into something pretty good. What the enemy means for evil, God will use for good. Genesis 50:20, one of the last scriptures of Genesis. And so here we are with the table set to act upon all the things the president said. This is John Carl from ABC News, cut 344, please.
In just 71 days, Donald Trump will be sworn in again as president of the United States. His comeback victory unlike anything we have ever seen in American history. Just take a look at the final results. With Arizona now projected for Trump, he locks in a sweeping victory in every single battleground state. And Trump did more than that. He made big gains with young voters and with Latinos, doing better among Hispanic voters than any Republican presidential candidate since the first exit polls were conducted in 1976. He even did better among women than when he ran against Joe Biden.
Even did better with women. Look, everybody, you guys did this. Every day I said, what are you guys doing? And honestly, the emails that we've received are breathtaking. There is one man, and I feel really bad about this guy because he should sue. This one guy that drives a truck, what was his name again, Mikey? He quit his job because his truck driving business said you can't vote. He quit his job to go back to Arizona to go vote for President Trump. I mean, when we say that people would crawl over broken glass, this guy quit his job. I pray he what? This guy's name is Randy. I want to help Randy out any way we can. We should help him out if he gets in a financial issue there. That's what this movement is all about. There's a grittiness, there's a hustle, there's a determination to the core of this movement. And you guys took the country back. And it's not as if you took the country back and all of a sudden you got a bunch of stuff, that is not going in the right direction. You voted for a secure border. You got the best the business has to offer. Tom Homan. And the good news, I think, God willing, is just going to keep on coming. But you guys need to man the battleships these next couple of months, because it's just beginning.